हमें हिंदुस्तान में न किसी हिंदू संगठन की जरूरत है न मुस्लिम संगठन की। वो यकीनन मुस्लिम लीग की गलत क़ियादत की फाश गलतियों का बदीही नतीजा है। अजीजों, अपने अंदर एक बुनियादी तब्दीली पैदा करो। आओ अहद करो कि यह मुल्क हमारा है, हम इसी के लिए हैं और इसकी तकदीर के बुनियादी फैसले हमारी आवाज के बगैर अधूरे ही रहेंगे।
Welcome to Emerging India YouTube channel. In this session, we are going to conduct an interview series of Mowlana Abdul Kalam Azad to a journalist, Shourish Kashmiri, for a Lahore-based Urdu magazine, Chatan, in April 1946. And the question from Shourish Kashmiri was, the Hindu-Muslim dispute has become so acute that it has foreclosed any possibility of reconciliation. Don't you think that in this situation, the birth of Pakistan has become inevitable? Mowlana replied, if Pakistan were the solution of Hindu-Muslim problem, then I would have extended my support to it. A section of Hindu opinion is now turning in its favor. By conceding NWFP, Sindh, Balochistan and half of Punjab on one side and half of Bengal on the other, they think they will get the rest of India, a huge country that would be free from any claims of communal nature. If we use the Muslim League terminology, this new India will be a Hindu state, both practically and temperamentally. This would not happen as a result of any conscious decision, but will be logical consequence of its social realities. How can you expect a society that consists 90% of Hindus who have lived with their ethos and values since prehistoric times to grow differently? The factor that laid the foundation of Islam in Indian society and created a powerful following have become victim of the politics of partition. The communal hatred it has generated has completely extinguished all possibilities of spreading and preaching Islam. This communal politics has hurt the religion beyond measure. Muslims have turned away from the Quran. If they had taken their lessons from the Quran and the life of the Holy Prophet and had not forked communal politics in the name of religion, then Islam's growth would not have halted. By the time of the decline of the Mughal rule, the Muslims in India were a little over 22.5 million, that is about 65% of the present numbers. Since then, the number kept increasing. If the Muslim politicians had not used the offensive language that embittered communal relations, and the other section act as agents of British interest, had not worked to widen the Hindu-Muslim breach, the number of Muslims in India would have grown higher. The political disputes we created in the name of religion have projected Islam as an instrument of political power and not what it is, a value system meant for the transformation of human soul is Islam. Under British influence, we turned Islam into a confined system, and following in the footsteps of other communities like Jews, Parsis and Hindus, we transformed ourselves into a hereditary community. The Indian Muslims have frozen Islam and its message and divided themselves into many sects. Some sects were clearly born at the instance of colonial power. Consequently, these sects become devoid of all movement and dynamism and lost faith in Islamic rules, Islamic values. The hallmark of Muslim existence was striving, and now the very term is strange to them. Surely they are Muslims, but they follow their own whims and desires. In fact, now they easily submit to political power, not to Islamic values. They prefer the religion of politics, not the religion of Quran. Pakistan is just a political standpoint. Regardless of the fact whether it is the right solution to the problems of Indian Muslims, it is being demanded in the name of Islam. The question is when and where Islam provided for division of territories to settle population on the basis of belief and unbelief. Does this find any sanction in the Quran or the tradition of the Holy Prophet? Who among the scholars of Islam has divided the dominion of God on this basis? If we accept this division in principle, how shall we reconcile it with Islam as a universal system? Stay tuned. We will come back to the next episode with the next question and answer. Please support and share my channel.